So I made a little joke about the Diamondbacks scoring more runs, but they really put on a show last night. I was disappointed because they did miss 2 extra points.
You know, Jimmy, I tell you what, talk about a game that was needed.
Yes.
I mean, you're right, 16-13 victory, and for this team to come out and pretty much, this game going back and forth, when you looked at it after it's all said and done, 6 home runs by both teams, 27 hits combined, and the one thing we've been talking about maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks during this skid is leaving those runners in scoring position. Last night, they were 7 for 12.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Over 50%.
That's good.
So, clutch hitting, driving in runs, Christian Walker with 2 home runs. And Christian Walker, are you listening, Jimmy?
Yeah.
His 7th stolen base of the year on top of everything. So, Christian Walker was feeling it. But I got to tell you what, we were talking about the bullpen, how suspect the bullpen is. But how about Ginkel coming in at that last inning and striking out the 3 All-Stars?
He shut the door.
He struck out this side.
Yeah.
Riley, Olsen, and Murphy.
Yep.
The law firm of ROM, R-O-M. I mean, those guys were hot. I mean, Riley had 3 hits. He had 7 RBIs. Olsen, not quite a good night. But Murphy, he was 1 for 4 with the 2 RBIs. But, I mean, I got to tell you what, Ginkel coming in and striking those 3 individuals out at the very end of the game. And it was just one of those nights where they were not going to lose, kind of a knockdown, drag-out kind of game. But I will say this, Zach Davies, I really am wondering what this Diamondback team is going to do with him.
Yes.
He only lasted 3 2/3, gave up 9 runs off of 8 hits.
Right.
Had 3 walks and the 1 strikeout. He is really struggling, Jimmy. And I know Mike Hazen, as a general manager of the Diamondbacks, has got to be looking at this going, wait a second. Kelly's injured. Zach Davies is really struggling. His ERA is up above 7.35 right now, 3.8. So he's got to go get some arms. I hate to tell you. Ginkel did a fine job.
No, that's the truth. Don't hate to tell me. It is the truth. They got to go get arms.
And they got to get another starter, I really feel.
Yes.
And then another arm and or 2. But they just can't continue to track this lead down. Atlanta, bottom of the first, they score 5. They double what the D-backs get. They get the 2, so 5-2. D-backs come back, but then it was balls flying out of the Atlanta ballpark left and right. Got to commend them though, for getting the big hits when they had to.
All right, here's the best play of the night, and I know the home runs and everything put runs on the board, but for me, the best play of the night, and I haven't seen this in a Major League Baseball game probably in 20 years, maybe 25. 3rd strike on Corbin Carroll. Ball gets away from the catcher. He takes off for first base. Bad throw down the first base. The ball flies all the way out down the line into the right field corner. Corbin Carroll kicks it into gear and ends up at 3rd base. So he strikes out and ends up at 3rd base.
Jimmy, that is affectionately known as a Little League triple.
It was.
That is a Little League triple.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
He threw that away, and then Carroll, as fast as he is.
Right.
But again, being heads-up baseball, being smart, getting the clutch hits, and to see this team, a much-needed big victory over, I feel, the best team in all of Major League Baseball. And, Marte, kicked it in. He was 3 for 6, had 3 RBIs.
Yep.
Carroll left off. Christian Walker with the 2 dingers with the 5 RBIs, really kind of the guy, the catalyst to go yard and either to get the lead, to keep the lead, get the lead, keep the lead, stay within earshot of the lead. So a good victory by all, and pretty much getting after Elder, who came into here with like a 3.27 ERA.
Yeah,
they jumped all over him too.
They did. They were all over him like white on rice. Look, I love the game last night with everything that was going on, and the same 2 teams meet again tonight in Atlanta, and first pitch around 4:20 our time here in the Valley of the Sun. One of the things